In Hyperlight Drifter, I am dying. It is a slow death, one that seeps into the creases of your mind and sits in the corner of your vision. It stalks you, haunts you. It is terrifying and inevitable. And damn, I got a lot of stuff to get done before I go. To get 100%, I'll have to grab every single collectible, including 11 outfits, 16 keys, modules, and monoliths, and 186 gear bits. Beat 3 increasingly difficult boss rush modes, conquer New Game Plus, beat this punk at soccer, and much, much more. Oh, and also, I have to beat this entire game without dying.
I'm gonna die. I just got fucking stun locked. I got trapped in between them all.
Yeah, this 100% is brutal. But hey, they don't call me Video Game Angus for nothing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as I 100% Hyperlight Drifter. Jumping into the game, I'm met with the beautiful title screen. I select standard mode because I ain't no goddamn newcomer, and I get to select my mighty warrior's name, Gooblet. That's what we're going for. Gooblet, the champion of champions, king of kings, destroyer of worlds. Oh my god, not like that, not like that. So, pause. What's going on here? Well, first let's talk about one of my favorite parts of this game. In Hyperlight Drifter, there is no dialogue. In fact, the only language you can find is this written language made entirely of runes. Seems familiar. So, unless you decode it, there are no item names, no place names, and even the NPCs talk in pictures. This allows the game to let its visuals and music speak for themselves, and holy moly, they are both stunning. It also means that the story is a little hard to piece together, so I'll do my best. Keep in mind that this is just my interpretation of the game. The creator himself has never really spoken on the concrete details of the story because he wants every player to have their own version, which I think is incredible. Shout out Alex Preston. We open on a paradise city. To the north, south, west, and east sits 4 different civilizations. The birds, otters, lizards, and the raccoons? Cats? Feline guys? Anyway, long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then everything changed when the big frickin' explosion attacked. Oh my god. Oh my god. Who's that guy? Amidst the chaos, 4 titans descended upon the nations, wreaking havoc and destruction. But that was long ago. Even they fell to time and decay. Now, in the detritus and debris, Gooblet enters the scene. We are a wanderer, a drifter, if you will, and we are deathly ill. Something plagues us, a beast of some kind, a horror we can only run from, or perhaps just a figment of our imagination. Whatever it is, we seek an answer, perhaps a cure, and in our hysteria, the form of a jackal leads us on. Puppy? Me and Puppy. It's a doggy-dog world. We reach out towards a light, a hope, but it's corrupted. The sinewy black tentacles already have their hold on us. It's all too much. Oh god. Do you think we're okay? And then, I awake at a campsite, looking like I had a little too much of the zany sauce last night. But I shrug it off and begin my quest. It's hitting the fucking... I figure out I can move, swing my cool blue sword, and dash, immediately hurling myself off the edge. Oh. This prompts me to heal, which I do, jamming a green syringe into my stomach. My god, did I just cough a bunch of blood? Yeah, I'm not looking so hot. But I forge on, finding a green health pack. Up top, it fills one of 3 slots, and it looks like I've got 5 health. Not a lot, but I'm sure we'll get a health upgrade sooner or later. Further down, I find a lift, an elevator, that takes me underground. This area is the tutorial zone. So, heading left, I figure out I can dash across gaps, I collect another health pack, and I encounter my first enemy. His name is Dirk. He's got a wife, 3 kids, he does a lot of charity work, and... Continuing on, I grab a 3rd health pack and find a gap too large to cross. I try anyway, throwing myself into the abyss a few times until I figure out I can smack this glowy statue to activate a bridge. Oh, I just had to smack it. Okay, wait, there's actually... I think there is an achievement for dying in the tutorial. So I think I'm gonna do that really quick. Boom, first achievement. Too easy, man. This game's easy. We're gonna be out of here in no time. After committing sewer slide, I keep pushing on, learning I can ping the HUD, which does something. Press Y to ping the HUD. I'm not really sure what that means. I then do a sick backflip up this wall and find a special gift waiting for me. We got a fucking gun. Let's go. How do I use gun? Oh yeah, Shooting this glowing statue, I cross a bridge and learn I can recharge my bullets by hitting objects and enemies. This mechanic is badass, and I immediately put my gun to good use, bonking some dirks and this new pew-pew enemy.
So pinging the HUD also shows enemies' health and stuff. That is useful.
I will proceed to never use this ability again. Further up, I see the corpse of a scary fella.
Hello, mate.
Throw myself off a cliff.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Then head left, finding this secret passage and activating the bridge forward. Up a lift and back on the surface, I round a corner and see the remains of the central city.
Oh, it's beautiful. Sorry, I had to.
Heading down and to the left, I'm struck with a coughing fit, and just as my journey was beginning, it seems like it was coming to an end.
Oh, girl. We are not doing so good. Oh, God. We're doing really bad. Whoa.
As I drift in and out of consciousness, I see my savior, a Dark Souls Knight-looking dude with a sick-ass coat, who must have found us in the forest and taken us back to his place.
This dude helped us out.
I wake up in his bed, our hero nowhere to be seen. Maybe he's getting bagels and coffee. Looking around, I find this map he left for us.
Ooh, a map. Whoa. There we are. Ooh, okay. We're definitely gonna have to go to each of these areas. I like this interface. It's really quite cool.
Check to see if the fit's still fresh.
Here we are. Looking good.
And find this cryptic diagram.
Whoa. I don't really know what that means.
All will be revealed in time. Out the door, I find myself in the central city and scan this big old pad. These are our fast travel points, which we can warp to at any time using the map.
Warp here anytime?
Anytime.
That's crazy.
Continuing on, I find
That's a puppy.
Yes, a puppy, and this crazy looking platform thing. After a quick chat with some of the locals, I head into this shop here, which allows me to upgrade our health item pool in exchange for these yellow things. I'll explain these in a bit.
That's 2 for 2 on games where I don't really understand what's going on.
I keep wandering around, introducing myself to the townfolk.
What's up, dude? You cooking up some hamburgers? That looks good. Whoa. So this knight guy is clearly awesome.
And checking out the shops. This best genist otter dude sells some juicy weapon upgrades that I'm quite excited for.
Whoa.
And this cyberpunk fella sells dash upgrades.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. I think it probably has something to do with chain dashing, if I had to guess.
Oh, you poor sweet summer child. This room right here, it may as well be one of the 9 circles of hell. Further down, I find the gun store and the bomb store.
I love this penguin, dude. What you doing selling bombs? You're way too cute.
Right outside of that, I meet this poor fella drinking away the pain of a right proper thrashing.
Ooh. Wait, they kind of look like us. I'm sorry, man.
With the town thoroughly explored, it was time to make a decision.
Alright, I say we just go up. See what the world has for us.
Up north, on the outskirts of the city, I find destroyed buildings and the remnants of war. Small machines nip at my toes, and large sunken holes in the earth hide sweet, sweet goodies.
This feels like a secret. What is that?
That is a gear bit. One of 186 I will have to collect throughout my playthrough to 100% the game. So keep an eye out for them.
What? Awesome. We'll figure it out eventually.
I keep heading further up, falling off a cliff, slashing some baddies, and deciding to set my sights on another achievement.
Okay, so at some point I gotta trick a dirk to fall off a ledge. I think a dirk is one of those guys.
Leaving the outskirts of the city, I enter the Bird Civilization, where large staircases lead me further and further up into the mountainous region. Off to the right, I find a weird-looking symbol on the ground, and my little robo-fella makes a strange pinging noise.
He did a ping, didn't he? Something happened.
Eventually, I figure out if you stand on the right spot and hold the interact button, our robo-fella will reveal a secret path.
What? Oh. Boom. What is this?
This is a monolith, or tablet, one of 16 I will need to find across the map. I'll go over these much more in depth later, but for now...
Okay. Righteous. That's gonna mean something eventually.
Continuing up, I run into this guy, who warns us of a big baddie up ahead.
Okay. We got a boss or something.
Undeterred, I push on.
Oh, I'm dying. I should not be climbing all these stairs, man. I should be in bed.
Finding this door, which requires some keys, and some bird guys. These fellers aren't too bad, with their main gimmick being you can only hit them with range attacks or when they dive bomb you. But with only 1 health each, I felled them easily.
Well, I didn't feel good. I just shot these guys.
To the right, I come across a pack of dirks and set my plan into action.
Okay, let me trick one of these dudes to falling off the edge. There we go. You guys want to come too?
Ah! Killing that group also nets me another gear bit, and past them, down these stairs, I find a dark room with a blocked entrance.
There's something I don't have.
I do a cool backflip up this way and see a gear bit out of reach. With no way to get to it, I head back down and up these stairs.
Whoa.
Here, I get a glimpse at one of the 4 titans from long ago, frozen to the mountainside.
Dude, the atmosphere in this game is so cool.
I keep trekking through, jumping off ledges, doing cool flips, shooting birds out of the sky,
I'm not very good with the gun.
until I run into this new enemy type. These green doggies are the bane of my existence, I tell you what. In this moment, I take care of them pretty easily, but across my playthrough, I feel like these things caught me off guard the most. They easily enter my top 3 most annoying enemies of the entire game. Heading right, I enter this cave, finding another monolith, a gear bit, and an altar in the sun. Outside, I run into this friendly birdman who tells me the plight of the North. It seems the bird civilization of the North used to be a peaceful place of worship, with large monasteries devoted to caring for the young. But one day, a rival religious group attacked, burning their old temples and forcing our friend here to flee with what little eggs he could carry.
So now you live up here. I like your crib, man. I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest bird.
Wow, very respectful, Angus.
Hyperlight drifter, drifting through the hyperlight.
In the next area, our doggy friend makes an appearance, leading us towards my hero.
Dude, you are so cool.
Talking to our lover, friend, he shows us 4 pink diamonds on the map and tells us his story. He too is searching for the white diamond, and just like us, has encountered the dark beast, his taking the form of a giant centipede. It seems we aren't alone on our quest. Halfway up these stairs and to the right, I find another gear bit, this one being my 4th, and with that...
Okay, that's how I get money.
At the top of the stairs, At the top of the stairs, I head left, grabbing another gear bit, and see these dogs just chomping at the bit to kill me.
Be chill, y'all. Y'all are angry. Be calm. Be calm.
I now found myself in the wreckage of the old monastery, broken eggs laying shattered around me. I was gonna make this bastard pay. I also figured out how the map worked, with this map referring to the above ground sections and this map the underground sections. Neato. I continued up, entering this cave, and found a new enemy.
What up, bird dude? Are you chill? Okay, not chill.
These guys are definitely not chill. Probably also in my top 3 least favorite enemies in the game. Yeah, they have low health and their movement is pretty predictable, but they also shoot this big ass purple laser beam that deals 2 damage and can stun lock you. So, of course, my first death soon follows.
Oh my god. Bitch, I'm dead.
Luckily, I wake up at the start of the same room. The way checkpoints work in this game is very interesting. If you die, you'll always wake up at the last room transition point you walked through. This can either be extremely useful and lenient, or extremely annoying.
I'm gonna have to go get the thing again.
It also resets you to the state you were in as you entered that room. So if you were at low health, you'll be at low health again, and any pickup you grabbed in that room will also be reset. Getting back on my feet, I give this group of enemies another go. I die again.
Oh wow, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I'm still kind of getting a grip on the combat.
Then eventually succeed, netting me another gear bit.
Okay, I could have gone worse. I'm maybe starting to get it. Maybe.
Now, I do want to touch on this aspect of the game a little bit. Going into this game, I had only heard glowing reviews. People praising the art direction, the immaculate music, and the beautiful and thoughtful metaphor for battling a terminal illness. What I didn't realize is how many people absolutely hated the combat. This review especially. Oh my god, this guy was livid. At this point, I was definitely leaning towards this opinion. I mean, mainly because I was using a controller. With the controller, everything felt a little clunky. The gun aiming didn't feel great, dodging and attacking felt a little disconnected. It was all kind of meh. This did change completely when I switched to a keyboard and mouse, and with time and practice, I eventually blossomed into an absolute killing machine. So if you are thinking of picking up this game for yourself, I highly recommend using the keyboard and mouse. Anyway, tangent over, back to the playthrough. Now out of the cave, I headed further up the mountain, encountering another large group of laser lads. I dispatched them quickly, grabbed a gear bit, and kept keeping on. Upon entering this room, the door sealed behind me, and I was brought face to face with this big bastard.
Oh!
At long range, he shoots pink pellets that home in on your location, and up close, he slams the ground, bringing up purple magic and dealing a whopping 2 damage. After dunking on him, more enemies began to swarm in. This is one of a few arena fight rooms throughout the game. Rather than set enemies you can potentially just zip past, these rooms trap you inside and require you to survive a few waves of enemies to progress. If you reign supreme, you're rewarded with this super sick sword animation.
Whoa. What just happened?
Very cool.
What the hell was that?
Past that room, I found my next warp pad and this large pulsing symbol. With these blocks blocking me, I'll need to find a different way through to activate it. Immediately to its right, I found my first module of the north area. Grabbing it brought up my map and added a marker to the center platform. It seems I'll need at least 4 in this area to progress.
Okay. I think I'm getting it.
Yes, it looks like those pink diamonds my hunky hero told us about are the locations of the modules, so it was time to start hunting. Continuing right and down, I find this door, which requires a full 8 modules to open, and this one, which requires 3. At the time, I thought this door only required 4, and while 4 is enough to progress through the main game no problem, if I wanted to get 100%, I'd need to find 4 more secret modules in each area. So, blissfully unaware of the long journey ahead, I went left instead. Here I found these smaller pads, which, once activated, teleport me to a corresponding pad.
Whoa. I just freaking teleported.
Deciding I would head that way later, I kept moving downward, grabbing another gear bit.
Boom. Dude, I'm gonna be loaded.
Then left,
Wow. That is so creepy.
then down, deep into the belly of the mountain. Down here, I encountered these platforms, which disappear once you walk on them, and found a secret passage to another gear bit. Further down the path, I fought off some more goobers, and was beginning to have doubts about the controller.
Honestly, I think I might switch to playing on controller. Or on keyboard and mouse. Yeah, I think I will switch to keyboard and mouse in a second. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Over here, I found a button which lowered some blocks, did some meal prep, and grabbed another gear bit. Through this door, I entered another challenging room, with blocks shifting as I progressed to make things all the more tough. Then, I found another sneaky gear bit.
There's a lot of these sneaky little corridors. I feel like I'm gonna miss some stuff for sure.
I had in fact already missed quite a few. I kept making my way through the tunnels, fighting enemies, collecting health packs, grabbing gear bits, and killing enough chickens for a KFC family meal. Okay, pause real quick. I got extremely lucky on my first time through, because these dudes, oh my god, definitely in the top 3 least favorite guys. They shoot these heat-seeking missiles that do 2 damage, and they just suck. Anyway, resume. At the end, I was rewarded with my second module. Nice. And I teleported back to the warp pad. I headed left again, this time taking the teleport pad further left and heading down this elevator. Across this gap, I fought some feathered freaks, grabbed a gear bit, and continued right, finding some large moving blocks.
Whoa.
Now, if these blocks were considered an enemy, they honestly might make it into the top 3 worst of all time. They aren't particularly hard to dodge, but if they catch you off guard, they will kill you. Instantly. Luckily, I managed to squeeze past 2 sets of them no problem, but the blocks were just the beginning.
Hey. Chill.
Next, I had to worry about these turret enemies.
Can I really not do anything about that?
Yeah, these simply had to be avoided. No smacking them or nothing. I forged on, just barely escaping the next section, and headed even deeper down.
Ah. Good.
In the next room, I found these big boys, and though they were tanky, they also had extremely telegraphed attacks, so it was pretty easy to take care of them.
Too easy. Come on now.
My hubris was immediately tested as I almost died.
Wow. That was a little not fun.
And then, after activating this button, my hubris was shattered completely by the backside of this block.
No. Oh my god.
I run it back, successfully evading the blocks this time, and enter the next room, which was just awesome.
Ugh. Hey.
But that room was just peachy compared to the next one.
What am I doing here? What is this? Ugh, this could be. Get out of here. Get clapped on. What is this?
Oh my god. Oh my god. That room was crazy. Let's try that again. What the hell was that? That was so bad. I'm trash. I'm trash. I'm actually trash. Shit. Oh my god. I just get overwhelmed so quickly. You know what? Let's try.
Yeah, this was the straw that broke the camel's back. It was time to try the keyboard and mouse. Upon switching, I immediately noticed that shooting was much more fluid, but there was one caveat.
Oh, and I always dash where I'm looking.
This definitely took some getting used to. Using the same cursor to indicate where you're attacking and where you're dodging was certainly weird, and at first I was not good at it.
Okay. Interesting.
Eventually this became second nature, but before that, I felt like a giraffe 2 seconds out of the womb.
Oh, I don't know how to heal. How do I heal? Okay, keyboard and mouse it feels good. Feels a lot better.
I had been turned, and it was only up from here. After that clusterfuck of a room, I was rewarded with my third module.
Nice. So now I can go down to that door from earlier.
So go to that door from earlier I did, finding an elevator that led deep into the Temple of the Birds. I zipped across this thin line of platforms, almost getting my shit rocked.
Crap. Crap. Crap.
Then actually getting my shit rocked.
Ugh.
Then my shit was rocked once again.
Crap.
And by this point, my shit was rocked fast asleep. So I made it through.
Ah! Bad time.
I made it to the next room where I immediately died, but on my second try, I cleared the birds and grabbed another gear bit. Continuing through, I entered a library-looking area, perhaps where all the collective bird knowledge was stored. Fuck bird knowledge. Up and to the left, I found this secret passage, which netted me another gear bit, and using this teleport pad, I jumped a gaggle of geese and stole their wallets. Further up, I found an ominous-looking door, and fearing what was on the other side, I ran away down to the right, where I found a gear bit and a glorious view.
I had to try it. You gotta try it. You gotta try that.
With nowhere else to go, I couldn't delay the inevitable any longer.
Okay. I guess we'll go through the big scary door. It's giving boss fight. Yeah. What was that now?
It was time for our first big bad boss, a child-sacrificing, big coat-wearing, magic-wielding dork, the leader of the fanatical takeover, the destroyer of our bird friend's lovely home. He was the Hierophant, and I was about to commit regicide.
Hey, I'm dead. Fuck. No.
The Hierophant is a tricky fight, especially for so early in the game. His main mechanic are these glowing patterns he places on the floor. Once he summons them, they will explode after a certain period of time, giving you a small window to dodge out of the way. In his first phase, he'll do small crosses and X's. In his second, big crosses and X's. And in the final phase, large vertical and horizontal lines that cover the whole battlefield. In between every phase, the Hierophant will also teleport into the center of the field and spawn some swoopy birds. Annoying, but not so bad. Put together, this seems fine, right? Each pattern is different, but pretty predictable. So what makes this fight so hard? Well, in the first phase, he also spawns a pattern that follows you around the battlefield, and in the second phase, he'll spawn 2 of them. These following patterns were undoubtedly the hardest part of this fight. Dodging them while trying to get close to get hits in was super tough, especially because this dude is teleporting all over the place. Not to mention, these attacks did 2 damage each, so 3 hits and you were donezo.
Wow. Wow. I'm not doing so hot.
I found that the best method was to dash in, get 2 hits in, dash out, then use the gun charge from those hits to pepper him with bullets. This was definitely the most reliable way for me to get in damage without getting trapped in a corner. And trust me, you will get trapped in a corner a lot.
Yeah.
Whenever he teleports into the center, it's also a great opportunity to get a lot of hits in. Just make sure you got your swoop stopper helmet on and watch out for the birds. During his last phase, with the large vertical and horizontal lines, he will often do the same pattern over and over again, with a safe spot right next to him. So feel free to park up and just wail on the guy. In terms of required skill, this fight was definitely a big step up, but with patience, determination, and a good helping of stubbornness, I got to the grind.
Oh. I ran into that one. I have no health. Fuck. I mean, I almost got him. I think I got him next try. Yeah. Yep. I need to do this without dying, bro. Oh, God. Oh. No, I was not on that square. You are lying to me. You are lying to me. Silly game. I was not on that square. You are wrong. You are wrong. Oh. Oh my God. What the hell was that? Ugh. That was not good. No. I wasn't scared. I was not scared. Oh, you're done, bro. Get shot. Please don't tell me. Okay. Whoa. His robe was a guy. His robe was a guy.
Turns out our ferocious zealot was a bit of a fraud. The old 2 birds, 1 coat trick. Classic. Defeating the Hierophant netted us 3 more gear bits and a spiffy new gun.
Oh, well, that's cool. Now I got the freaking laser rifle.
Up these stairs, I had found my way back to the large pylon. Activating it caused it to rise into the sky, bringing energy back to the north section of the platform.
Ooh, we pulsing with a big kind of energy.
But before I could leave the north, I still had another module to find. Actually, I had 5 more. I just hadn't realized it yet.
Heading back down the mountain. Gotta head back down the mountain. Oh my god! I just got fucking bullied.
After activating the north tower, any block with this symbol on it was now deactivated, so I headed back down to the dark area from earlier. But before that, I for some reason started trying to get this achievement where I need to kill 4 enemies with 1 railgun shot. It did not go well.
Oh, we can totally get it here. Ah! What am I doing? No! Oh, they have too much health. It was never gonna work. It was never gonna work! It was a foolish plan. Oh wow, that really put me back. I do think that's not a bad place to do it though. I mean, let me just weaken all of them. Oh, I don't have enough. All right, everyone be chill. Oh, well that's embarrassing. I need 4 of you to all clump up. Shit! God damn it. Oh, balls. All right, well, I'll figure it out another time.
Down in the dark, I fought my way through some little robots, grabbed a gear bit, almost got squished, got completely lost.
Dude, where am I?
Then finally, grabbed the 4th module.
Okay. That was terrifying. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh!
Now, with all 4 modules, I headed back out to the...
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, what the hell? Okay, thank God. I was about to be like, no way. That's how I biff it.
Bless you, Hyperlight Drifter gods, for this act of kindness. As I was saying, with all 4 modules, I went back up to the open door from earlier.
Oh, here we go. Open. Can I get in? Hello? Oh, do I need 5? Sorry. 8? I think I need 8. That's a bit embarrassing.
Yeah, we'll deal with that later. Back home, I checked out the center platform, seeing the north was fully active, and then used my newfound riches to purchase some tasty upgrades.
Okay, first I'm gonna get better dashes.
My first purchase was the all-important chain dash, which, with some precise timing, allowed me to stack dashes on top of each other. This made traversing the map much faster, and dodging out of tricky situations a breeze. But there was something else it was needed for. Something sinister. Something that would haunt me for years to come. This achievement required me to chain dash 25 times in a row. Yes, in a row.
This is gonna suck. Ow! No!
This run was pretty close, but unable to clear the 20s, I needed some help.
Damn, I did 20. How did I do that?
Using this guide here, I learned that if I placed my cursor in the center of the screen, I could chain dash back and forth without having to use my mouse. All I needed to do was time my button presses. When chain dashing, the first couple dashes are a little slower, eventually ramping up to max speed. Once at max speed, I had to press the chain dash button once every 0.25 seconds or so to keep the chain going. With my newfound technique, I grabbed the achievement in no time.
Okay. I literally just have to sit here and press the space button. Okay, that's one achievement. Shit.
Oh, Angus, why so upset? You did it. You got the 25, didn't you?
I need to collect all the outfits, and there's an outfit where I have to do this 800 times. I shit you not, 800 times.
Oh, that's right. How could I forget? This achievement was just one of 2 chain dash achievements. To get this one, I had to chain dash 800 times, meaning I would have to press the dash button once every 0.25-ish seconds for roughly 3 minutes straight. Slightly too slow, it's over. Slightly too fast, it's over. Distract yourself for even a second,
Come on.
it's over.
No, fuck, I shouldn't have talked. Oh, shit. Oh, I have so much regret. I was doing so good. Okay, I mean, fuck it. Let's go again.
Now, I know that this might not sound that hard, but I challenge any of you who doubt its difficulty to give it a go, and you will return here with wet eyes and sore hands.
No, God, I keep losing it. Oh my God. Oh, my fucking hands are hurting. Okay, come on. Rest my fucking hands. And then we got this. You're gonna reach a state of zen, unlike any gamer has before. You are going to transcend this mortal form. You are going to become a dash god. Fuck! No! God! Oh, God damn it! Oh my God. No. Fuck. Oh my God. Okay.
Do you hear that? The pain in my voice, the utter agony. It will only get worse.
Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking serious? How did that happen? I'd swear I didn't fucking change the tempo. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, and that was with my fucking right hand. It was cramping. Dude, it was cramping up so bad. Why is this so hard? Why is this so hard?
So, how did I tackle this godforsaken challenge? Well, first I switched my hands every attempt.
Okay, come on. Left hand. We'll go back to the left hand.
This made sure I wasn't getting fatigued or giving myself carpal tunnel, but it wasn't enough.
Shit. Oh, I think I didn't press down hard enough on one of those. Oh, God. Okay.
Then I tried counting.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1.
Setting a tempo for myself definitely helped, but eventually my own mind would fail me. I would start counting too slow, or maybe I'd get nervous and go too fast.
I did it too fast. I got fucking nervous and I did it too fast.
So I turned to music for help. After tapping out the required tempo, which sat around 120 to 140 BPM, I started listening to songs with a similar beat. I was listening to the Maps,
Heads around, on the phone. Shit.
Phoenix,
Complicated.
Gaga,
If it could be any song, it could be this one. Lost it.
Block Party,
Turning away from the light becoming I don't. Shit!
La Tigre,
Day and night. God, I'm fucking losing it over here.
The Fratellis,
Oh, God. No, I was doing so well. Oh, that sucks. Oh, and it was going to be a really good song. It was a really good song, too.
and while this had the obvious benefit of keeping my sanity intact, it simply wasn't working.
Okay. The music isn't working. I wish it was. It wasn't. I wish I could sit here and listen to music while I do this, but I think I'm just gonna have to stare at the fucking screen and lock the fuck in and just make it happen.
But still, I failed. Over and over and over.
Oh my god. Oh my god, this is driving me crazy.
I even thought about quitting.
I could come back to this, but I'm so stubborn. Like, I want to do this now. I don't know why.
But no, I couldn't quit. I wouldn't. This was the place. The time was now.
Shit, I lost it. I fucking knew I lost it as soon as it's like a thought entered my mind and I lost it.
And that was the issue. I needed to not think. If I thought I was close, I would get nervous and speed up. If I got bored and my mind wandered, I would go too slow and slip up. I needed to turn it all off, to quiet my mind, focus my purpose. So I closed my eyes, opened my ears, and tapped. And for 3 beautiful minutes, that's all there was. The pulse of the world in quarter-second increments. My heartbeat, steady, immovable, unshakable. The entire universe at the tip of my finger. Over and over, I dashed, but not for an ending. I dashed for the simple joy of dashing.
Yes! Yes! Oh my fucking god! Oh my fucking god! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god. Dude, I was getting so nervous at the end. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, fuck that achievement. I am so glad I will never have to do that again. And my reward? This sick-ass outfit. Boom. It's purple. Fuck yes.
Indeed, the drip was drippy. But this was only one of 12 outfits I'd need to collect throughout my playthrough in order to get 100%. Yeah, it was tough, but some of these other ones? Who am I kidding? This was probably the hardest one. Some of the other ones are tricky, but yeah, no, this was the worst. Not only was this new outfit super fly, but it also doubled my stamina, something I had no idea of at the time. In fact, every outfit had a passive perk associated with it, from increased movement speed to combo cooldown. Again, I had no idea they did any of that until I finished the game, but, you know, the more you know.
Okay, so what's the vibe next?
Next, I wanted to spend the rest of my cash, grabbing this grenade upgrade, which would be useful for an achievement coming up. Now jacked and stacked with some new gear, I bid farewell to this lovely guard, and headed west to my next major area, the raccoon civilization of the West, the Crystalline Forest. The West taught me many things early on. First, if you chain dash many times and leave the chain, you will slide a little bit. This is a lesson I am frequently taught and never learned.
Oh. Bap! Bap! Bap!
Second, these glowy barrels are hazardous.
Okay, those blow up.
And third, to always check every corner of the map.
I don't know if I'm meant to be doing this. Oh, sweet.
With one module already down, I kept heading left where I ran into this cool robot ninja guy. He warned me of a spooky crystal warrior who would be our boss for this region. But I was unperturbed. I kept chain dashing further left, then up, where I found a large group of Dirks. With a few achievements in mind, I figured this was the perfect place to get some multi-kills. First, I went for a nice shot, which uses the grenade. Because it only did 2 damage at a time and the Dirks had 3 health, I had to prune them down a little before going for the kill. After a few embarrassing deaths, I finally managed to line it up.
Come on. Yes! I got it. It's a good achievement again. Alright, let's try and do the same thing, but with the rail gun now. Nice.
With those 2 achievements out of the way, I was rewarded with a gear bit and I forged on, zipping under this Titan's head and deeper into the trees. Down low, I found a gear bit by a well. Up high, I found a locked door.
How do I get keys?
And another sneaky gear bit. Through this rib cage, I got jumped by some dogs, then found a hidden path to a gear bit stuck in a crystal. Wrapping around up top, I went through this doorway, and I saw a sorry sight. In this treehouse, a raccoon stood, frozen in time. The green crystal, her eternal prison.
How did this happen? Oh, that's sad.
I also stole her gear bit. Come on, she wasn't using it. Heading down the elevator, and after a little cough,
I'm dying. I am so ill. I feel so ill.
I was ambushed by some goobers who I quickly dispatched.
Whoa! Oh my god. I got freaking ambushed. Really got me with that one. Not this time. Not this time.
Further down, I ran into a new enemy type, one of the local denizens of the West, a raccoon samurai. These guys could deflect bullets with their slashes, but with very telegraphed attacks, they were hardly a threat. Interestingly, many of them were encased in crystal, then popped out to face me. I kept heading down.
Poor guy. Why were you just behind those barrels, buddy?
Grabbing some more gear bits,
I'm rich, dude.
and slaying any enemy in my path. To the right, I found another module, and after killing its defender, I claimed it as my own.
This one was pretty hidden. I wonder if I'm even meant to be here.
Back up and to the left, I then found my next warp pad.
Huge. That's massive. What? Seems like we got 4 directions to go in. Go this one first. North fast.
Down in this under area, I saw an elevator out of reach, and I was confronted with more auto turrets, and these new green crystal guys who freeze you on a hit. I also embarrassed myself on some falling platforms.
Hey! Hey! Well, this isn't fair. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, what is... Deep breaths.
Continuing down, I crossed this bridge, died a little, then found this glowing statue that looked a little different. Unlike these other ones, this statue won't be activated by a sword or pistol and needs the railgun to activate. I grabbed this gear bit and headed deeper.
So, what's going on out here?
Further in, I found a new enemy type, a raccoon with a gun, and I started noticing prison cells containing dirks and other beasties. Unlike the birds, who were led by faith and hid from enemies deep in the mountains, the raccoon civilization of the West leaned a little more militaristic. They were a society of battle-hardened warriors, but despite this, something had left them hardened in battle. The green crystals clearly weren't on their side, even further emphasized by Ultimate Diamond Head over here.
Whoa. That guy was crazy looking.
I kept fighting my way through, collecting secrets as I went, but despite my thorough exploration, there were still places I couldn't reach.
There's a path I haven't figured out, and it's irking me.
I decided I'd come back to it later. After another arena fight and a complimentary gear bit, I looped back around to that elevator from earlier.
Oh, I'm all the way back here. That's wild.
I was now finally back on the surface, and it had a brand new threat for me. These spots on the ground were crystal traps, exploding if you touched them and dealing a big 2 damage. Pushing left past them, I saw my good friend the Jackal.
My doggy. Hey, doggy. Hi, doggy. Where are you going?
And followed him north where,
Yo, this guy's so cool.
just like in the north, our hero gave me the locations of 4 more modules, one of which I had already nabbed. And as I was leaving, I heard something concerning.
I think, was he coughing? Oh, if my homie dies, I'm gonna be upset.
Ignoring that, I headed right to grab a quick gear bit, then got stuck on this ledge.
Ah, I fear I've made an error here. Oh god. Damn it.
Then I got speared through the butt by some spikes.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, that was really stupid.
Eventually, I got my shit together and decided I'd head for the module that I'd missed in this underground area. Upon further exploration, I found this secret passage, netting me my first key.
Ooh, a key. Oh, interesting.
After searching over the entire area again, I couldn't find any passage to another module. And then, after soft-locking myself at the end, I had to go through the entire area again.
Did I really just lock myself out? I mean, I gotta do the whole loop again? Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Oh, shit.
I was starting to get a little miffed.
I swear it's in here. It's in here somewhere. I'm just missing it. I don't know. It says I'm in the room with it right now. There's gotta be another way around. I just literally don't know what it could be. I'm stumped. Yeah, I see it. How do I get there?
Eventually, after searching every corner with a fine-tooth comb, I found it.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Sneaky fucking deaky, bro. Here we go. I can't believe I missed that twice, bro. That's embarrassing.
With that out of the way, I started searching for the 4th module. With the south passage blocked by this door, I headed west. Here I found a large group of enemies, but at this point the combat was really starting to click, so I took them out no issue.
Alright. Big group. Nothing for... Ow. Nothing for a guy like me is what I was gonna say. Still is. Nothing for a guy like me. Is that guy sweating? Why is some of them running for me? It's rather upsetting.
Yeah, this is a funny mechanic where if you take out a large group of Dirks, the last one left will often run for his life in fear. Kind of funny, kind of sad, very realistic. Round this way south, after putting down a whole pound's worth of dogs,
Damn. Holy crap.
I grabbed a couple of gear bits.
Boom.
Back down, I crossed some floating islands and talked to the only raccoon in this place not trying to murder me.
What's up, guy? Whoa.
He explained that the green crystals actually came from a weapon developed by the raccoons. Using it to defend themselves against the Titan, they successfully felled the beast, but in the process unleashed the crystals onto the forest. He himself was a survivor of the Titan attack, trapped in the crystals for years. Heading down this elevator, I found myself in another underground dungeon section. Activating this button opened up a bridge, and this hidden button opened up the cells, allowing me to grab this gear bit. Continuing up and right, I went through this wall, smashed this guy to pieces.
That does not feel good. Does not feel good to do that. He came back. How is this possible?
And grabbed the fourth module.
Boom. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, I'm tripping balls. Oh! Oh my god! Holy moly.
I shrug off that little episode and head north, where I find an elevator and return to the surface.
We going up. We going up now. Hey guys.
Up top, I dashed through some crystals and fought a large group of enemies where I got quickly overwhelmed.
Holy crap. Oh my god, I got stuck. I got frazzled and I got stuck.
But luckily for me, Christmas Kitty was there to comfort me. This big baby is Christmas, my roommate's cat who I was looking after while playing. So you can just chalk up each of my deaths from this point on to Christmas trying to get onto the desk.
Hey, what are you doing up here? I'm gaming right now. Don't step on my keyboard. Don't. I'm in the middle of a game, Christmas. Christmas, be careful. You're very, for a big cat, you're very gentle. That's my mouse. Not that kind of mouse, though. You wouldn't like this one.
Through this crystal wall, I found a hidden module, bringing my total up to 5. And in these corners, I found some gear bits. I kept heading up, had another cough, and saw what the surviving raccoon from earlier was talking about.
Whoa, there it is. He shot the big green. Whoa. Oh my god, there's a whole army.
From what it looks like, the blue people seem to be an invading force and on the side of the Titans. But that was long ago. Things are different now. We blue people walk amongst the civilizations as allies. But to a raccoon frozen in crystal for decades, well, that's a different story. Heading left, I found another monolith. Then up this wall, I unlocked another shortcut back to the crystal bridge.
Oh, that's where I am. Oh shit.
Now with enough modules, I could unlock this gate from earlier, inching closer towards the boss. But if I was ever going to take him on, I would have to deal with a much more pressing issue. Christmas Kitty was clearly not getting enough attention.
Hey, don't do that. Christmas Kitty, burning bright. Don't knock my beer over. Oh, you're gonna rub your head on the microphone. You gotta move. I'm about to play this video game. Why are you biting me? You're just putting your face on everything, aren't you? Oh, hey, what are you doing? I know you are so curious. You're such a curious kitty. Rubbing your face on my mouse. Oh, you're just sitting on my mouse now. There's no way I'm gonna be able to play the game now.
Eventually, I set her up with her own chair so that she could watch me play, and I was ready to go. Forging on, I fought through the next couple of areas, slashing samurais and dunking on dirks. I collected sneaky gear bits as I went, some trickier than others.
What? There was a fucking trap in there. That just got me so good. Ooh, that got me good.
And eventually found my way to another elevator, inside finding my 6th module of the area.
Boom. Dude, I got hella. There must be a bunch up north that I missed as well.
Heading left, I got caught with my pants down.
There's a whole ass zone. Hey! I was in the menu.
And kept hacking and slashing my way through.
Let's go. I feel like I'm getting a pretty good grasp on the combat. Ow.
I found another key door, which I wasn't even close to being able to open. Kept Christmas from destroying my keyboard.
Hey, what are you doing?
And found more gear bits.
I'm loaded. I'm about so much shit when I get home.
Before I knew it, I stumbled upon my 7th module.
Hey, boom. Dude, we're killing it.
And arrived at the boss door.
All right, boss. What do you got for me? Whoa. Hey, whoa. Hello. Wow. Wow. I didn't stand a chance.
This is the General, also known as the Hanged Man. In hindsight, he's a very simple boss, but one I struggled with immensely.
Well, that was pathetic.
His first move is this double lunge, with the first attack doing 1 damage and the second 2. The timing on this is super odd at first, but not bad once you learn it.
Wow. I'm not good at dodging that, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, it took me a while to learn it. After doing that move 3 times, he'll stop his assault and do a ground slam, shooting crystals out into the arena. After the ground slam, he will always shoot 3 bullets at you. The first 2 in succession, and the third after a pause. He will then go back to his lunging attack, or sometimes, if near one of his buddies, he'll release them from their crystal prison to aid him in his fight. This pattern repeats over and over until he gets to half health, where he will begin to do a triple slash instead of the double, and slam the ground twice. Much like the bird boss, when you break it down like this, it really doesn't seem that bad, but boy howdy, I was just not getting his timing right.
Ugh. I'm playing like a butt. I'm playing like a butt. Yeah. No! You can only run so far. I think I got it. That's embarrassing. Oh my god, that is embarrassing. Damn it. No, the third.
But slowly, death after death, I was starting to get it.
That was really good though. We were cooking. We're cooking on that one.
Or was I?
What am I doing, bro? Running in there and instantly dying like a dipshit dumbass. Bad. Just bad. Just bad. I need to be able to hitless this boss, to be honest.
Indeed, Past Angus is right. If I was ever gonna beat New Game Plus and beat this entire game without dying, I was gonna need to get good. I mean, really good. It was time to lock in.
Come on. Bro. Yeah. No. I don't have any heals. Yes, let's go. Oh. Oh my god.
Okay, so definitely not the cleanest fight, but don't worry, I'll get much better at it later.
Yoink. 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 Yoink.
With the Hanged Man sliced long way, I was rewarded with his gun. This thing is a beast, doing a whole 3 damage per hit. This was definitely my favorite weapon throughout the playthrough, and I used it the most. Just good, reliable, single target damage. Lovely. Continuing on, I got mollywopped in the dream space.
Hey, go easy on me. Hey, go easy on me. I'm fucking good, I'm chilling. Oh shit.
Then activated the western pylon.
Is this something I'm meant to be doing? This feels kind of bad. Like, it all blew up last time.
I'm sure it's fine. Heading right, I enter this dark underground area,
Hello? Sure is dark in here.
where I fight off some little robo-rats, head up these stairs, and unlock another shortcut back. With only 1 module left in this area, and it being on my map, I decide to go for that next. I warp back to the center, then head left, then down.
Oh, did I ever go this way? I don't think I ever went this way.
Eventually reaching this dark area filled with, oh god, anything but them.
Well, there you go. Boom. That's all of them for this realm. Now I can go through that door.
So go through that door I did, finding many baddies to slay,
Dude, I am mincing these guys.
a gear bit, and a monolith.
Huge.
With that seemingly being all there was down there, I decided to teleport back home and go on a little shopping spree. But before that,
What is this? What's down here? Whoa! What is this now?
having activated the north and west pylon, this mysterious passage had opened up, and it was time for my hardest challenge yet. Beating this little twerp at soccer.
Shit, he's good. Oh, come on. You son of a bitch. Wait, he's cracked. Here we go. No, no, no! Oh my god, I'm trash. Bro, can I use my guns? I don't know how that would be legal. Yes. Oh, dummy. Play defense, play D. Come on. Ow. Oh. Oh. What is happening? Yes. Nah. Nah. What the hell is that? Yo, yo. Oh, come on. Yes. Okay, 3 more. Yes. Yes. Okay, 1 more. Come on. Oh. No. No, no, no. He's too strong. No. No. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Come on. Oh, fuck. Yes. Yes. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hey.
Yes, it was a close match to the very end. But with some maybe less than legal moves, I cinched out the victory. This got me a gear bit and a lovely little achievement.
Dude, well met. That was a tough match to the very end, man. Ow.
After breaking a sweat, I think I've earned a little bit of me time. So with my purse full of cash, I take to the streets to buy some sweet, sweet treats. And you know what else would be a sweet treat? If you liked and subscribed. I kinda hate asking, but this channel is super new, and the support means a lot. Anyway, first I grabbed this upgrade which allowed me to deflect projectiles, then this upgrade which allowed me to do a heavy attack, then a dash upgrade which allowed me to dash through projectiles, and finally a health pack upgrade allowing me to carry 4 at once. With my new gear, I was feeling funky fresh, and extremely broke, so it was time to venture out once again.
Where should we go next? Down looks a lot smaller, so maybe we just do that. Ah! I'm on the hunt for a secret. Bop! This place seems a little hostile. A lot of bone pits. Ooh, we going red over here. Oh. Okay, so I do have to go. I have to go the other way first.
It seems I was destined to go east next, so off I went. In the outer limits, I found 2 gear bits.
I got a good nose. Got a good nose for the secrets.
And crossed the boundary into the eastern civilization. This new area was definitely one of my favorites visually. Lush greenery, serene pools of water, refined architecture. It was... oh my god. Jesus Christ, are those... Oh fuck. This area may be beautiful, but a bloody truth lay just beneath the surface. Upon entering, I meet this otter fellow who warns me of a
big toad.
Yeah, a big toad. This is the Emperor, the leader of a race of frog people who, with the fall of the otter civilization, have taken over and enslaved the survivors. Piles of bodies and skeletons litter the ground. Horrific war trophies serve as a warning to others. The resistance is futile. That's where I come in. It's time for someone to set things right.
Oh shit. I was taking a sip of beer. Oh! Ow! Ah! That's my bad. I was busy taking a sippy of beer. This is what I get for taking a sippy of beer.
Okay, let's try that again. That's where I come in. It's time for someone to set things right.
She's a frog ninja, frog ninja, frog ninja, frog ninja. It's meant to be like, she's a man-eater. You get it.
Heading right, I grabbed a gear bit and gazed upon the arm of the next fallen titan.
Holy smokes. Dude, this is so awesome.
Heading down under the water, I happened upon my first module.
That was easy.
And see these fellas carrying some bottled flame. In this area, this flame seems to be very important, almost revered by the citizens. Back up on the surface, I head up and left to grab this gear bit, then right, finding my next warp pad.
Hey, we got the hub. It's not really giving us much else. I think we go down first and see. Oh, never mind.
Heading right, I find another elevator.
Down we go.
And find my first new enemies of the area. These little fellas pretending to be plants.
Whoa! Ooh, they explode. How novel.
And these big guys who have a ton of health, are invincible while charging, and do a big old 2 damage.
Oh! His ass got me. We're chilling. Everything's fine. Too easy. Come on now. Hey!
To the left, I'm blocked and spy a module up top.
Oh, interesting. Can't go that way. Guess we're going downwards.
Downwards, I fight some goobers, grab a gear bit, and encounter this area's environmental hazard. These grated floors occasionally poof up in flame, and these statues shoot fire. Cool beans.
Ah! I keep doing that. Hey! Whoa! Let's go! Ow. 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 I was not very good at avoiding those.
Pressing this button wraps me back around to the exit, and over here I spy a bunch of fire grates.
Oh, this is about to be brutal. I need to chain dash all the way across. Hey, yeah. Huge. Oh, I have to do it back. Whoa! Dude, I'm goated.
And yet, the goat Angus leaves a module behind. Oh well.
What am I up against, Chief?
Continuing on, I run into another arena room, absolutely demolish it,
I'm so cool.
then head left where I find a gear bit and a key door I can actually unlock. Inside, I find a gear bit off to the left.
Always keep an eye out for these.
Oh yeah, at this point I had figured out that these symbols on the floor indicate a secret is nearby. Figuring this out was very useful going forward, and made me shudder at all the ones I had missed in the past. Further down, I dodge some flame traps, fight off a whole armada of guys, blow some dudes' heads off,
Dude, this gun is so good. I'm so bad.
grab another gear bit, and find my second module of the area.
Ah, so some of them are behind locked doors, it seems.
I also happen upon another hidden secret.
What is this? Whoa! What is that? That looks awesome.
This is the orange gear set, which provides an upgrade to grenade recharge. I personally pretty much never use the grenade, so its only use to me is how sick it looks.
I'm gonna put that shit on.
With that, I head back up,
Boom. Success. Resounding success. Ah!
and take the elevator to the surface.
Whoa, look at all those drowned dudes. Drowned dudes. They're drowned dudes and they're drowning.
I was in a real singing mood this session.
Hey, what up, puppy? Where you going? Where you going, doggy? Oh, shit. Okay, wait, hold on. Give me a second. I'm getting a thing. What's up, dude? Oh, is he dying? He's coughing a whole bunch. I like you, man. Oh my god. Bro, you just fucking coughed up a bunch of blood.
Further up, I find another monolith and reconnect with the warp pad. Heading through this left door, I head down another elevator and see a bunch of gear bits out of reach.
How do I get that?
I push further in, fighting some goopy dudes, and then I head down and left, where I dash through some fire to grab that gear bit from earlier.
Boom. Schlick. I'm schlick with it. That's all I can say. All I can say at this time.
Down and down, I grab another gear bit and find a hidden key.
Ooh, another key. Let's go. I really need to hunt for these.
Up and left, I find this hidden platform which takes me to that other out-of-reach gear bit. And I also find another key door. This one requires a massive 8 keys and is hiding what looks to be another outfit. Down and right, I head down another elevator and encounter a new enemy type.
What is that? Oh, he's so cute. Hey, what are you doing?
Not so cute after all. After dispatching those dweebs, I find a hidden gear bit and keep following the path, where another module lies waiting for me. I clear out the slop no problem, deflecting bullets like a madman, and the module is mine, bringing my total up to 3. Up this elevator, I'm back on the surface.
Where the hell am I? What? All the way up here? What am I doing up here? How do I get out of here?
After dashing across some boats, I grab a gear bit, then shoot this statue to unveil a path netting me another key. Downward, I find another gear bit, and this.
Whoa!
The corpse of a titan submerged in the water.
That's so crazy.
Exploring around, I find this hidden path, which leads to another elevator.
That was very secret.
Inside, I find this room.
This seems dangerous.
As I enter, I'm ambushed by a multitude of frog ninjas, but at this point, I'm a master French chef, turning them all into... Ah, shit, how do I say that again?
Qui-es, duh, Brunu E.
Right, yeah, that.
Gonna have to do more than that to kill me.
I'm rewarded with my 4th module.
I feel like I'm getting all the secret ones first. Like, I haven't even gotten these 2 on the map. Hey, yo, chill on me. Oh! Ooh. Help! Help me! What up, crows? Omens of death. Evil. Evil. Huh?
And I'm spat out over here, where I float on back to the main island. Heading down, I have a run-in with some more frogs.
That guy's still alive.
Then grab a few gear bits, and all of a sudden, I'm back by the warp pad. Going through this door, I meet a quick demise,
Oh, piss off.
which luckily leads me straight to another monolith.
I didn't see this earlier, so that actually kind of worked out.
After wrapping around this way, I was spat out to the left side of the map, where I absolutely crushed a chain dash challenge.
First fucking try.
Netting me another gear bit and my 5th module.
Oh my god, dude. I'm unstoppable. Ow.
Back at the warp pad, I went through this 3-module door, and despite Christmas's best efforts,
Christmas, down from there. She's on top of my computer. Don't. Come on. Oh, shit.
I grabbed 4 more gear bits and keep moving forward.
Yeah, I'm getting bits left, right, and center.
After clearing this landing, I headed left underground, where I found another key, played tennis with this guy, and had just enough keys to get through this door.
Nice, perfect.
On the other side, I cleaned up the trash and grabbed a heap of gear bits for my troubles. Past this block, I found a sneaky secret passage where I grabbed another gear bit and my 6th module.
Dude, I literally only have 2 left, and they're the ones on the map.
Back outside, I activated the bridge forward and fought my way through to the boss door, but I wasn't quite ready yet. Heading left, I grabbed a gear bit, and to the right, a secret passage brought me to another monolith. I then spent a good long while faffing about trying to find this module here, but to no avail.
There's something that I'm missing here. I mean, at any rate, I gotta get that one down there.
Back in this area, I finally headed up this time, finding another pathway with some enemies to fight. After killing and looting them, I grabbed my 7th module.
Beautiful.
Returning to the warp pad, I realized I never went up into this room. Here I met an otter survivor who told me their story.
Oh my god. Oh, that's terrible.
The frogs truly were a savage bunch, and it was time for me to kill their leader. But first I needed to waste more time searching for that last module.
I mean, no, I have come this way. Okay, I'm gonna go down here again, see what I can find. What am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I playing like a doo-doo fart? What am I doing? I'm being a fool. I'm just looping around like a dumbass. Okay, what am I doing, Christmas? You gotta tell me what's going on here. I'm going in useless directions here. Okay, so apparently it's fucking right here.
Finally, I gave up and headed for the boss.
Could it be that it's just beyond these doors? See, no, it's not that. It's somewhere out here.
Oh, god damn it.
Is there something I missed over there? Christmas, this is my question. Where this shit at? I really don't know. It's a mystery. I guess I'll solve it another time.
Very wise, Angus. Like a leaf in the stream, the tides will carry you where they may. And right now, the tides are saying it's time to kick this toad's ass.
Hey, Froggy. Oh, shit.
The Emperor is a tough fight. He starts out by hurling these exploding light bottles which burst on impact, and throwing up some explosive plants. If you go in close to get hits in, he'll slam the ground in defense. He also has this leap attack, which can be extremely deadly, and he's dead. Okay.
See, that didn't feel very hard at all. The other guys were kind of rough, but that guy was not so bad.
Yeah, this dude was a cakewalk. Really not much to say about him. It only took me 3 tries to beat him, with the first 2 deaths being entirely my fault for dodging poorly.
Oh, he stepped on me.
Later on, when I have to do this fight over and over again for boss rush, it gets even easier. Trust me. Toad Bro is an absolute joke. Well, with that tyrant out of the way, I activate the ease pylon and grab a brand new gun.
What is that? It's a shotgun.
Also, lo and behold.
Oh, maybe this is where I get the last. Yeah, okay. I spent all that time looking for it and it was right here. Okay. Well, there we go.
With all modules, I head back to the main area to yet again go shopping. Woohoo!
Oh, I want to look at that new costume I got. Yeah. Ooh, we look slick. Oh, I like that actually.
Heading to the sword store, I get the final upgrade, which allows me to do a dash strike. And at the dash store, I grab the final upgrade, which gives me a strike dash?
And then, is this the same? I'm a little confused. Interesting, so I can either dash and hit, or hit and dash.
Okay, they actually are a little different, but the main thing is they both do 2 damage, which is pretty cool. I also finally remembered I could do a heavy attack.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I really should have been paying attention.
With my last bit of cash, I grab another health upgrade, bringing my total up to 5. Then head to my final destination, the South Civilization.
All right, on we pop.
Before entering, I quickly grab this gear bit, and then I cross into the South, where I see our good friend Doggy.
Bye, doggy.
And where there's Doggy, our hero isn't too far behind.
Oh no, he is not looking so good.
This time, our poor hero wasn't standing tall, fighting enemies like a badass. Instead, he was keeled over, breathing heavy. He quickly told us where the last main modules are located, and with his final breaths, he tells us his story. His family, just like him and just like me, were afflicted with this disease. And after they passed, he wandered, searching for answers. On his journey, he too saw the jackal, and it led him here. Maybe this jackal was trying to help us, to guide us to where we needed to be. Alone, we were weak, lost. But together, maybe we could conquer this evil that plagued the land.
No! Cool guy. Oh.
All throughout our journey, he was here for us. He had our back no matter what the threat. And though his journey had come to an end, we were still alive. We were still kicking. And it was time to finish the fight.
I'm gonna steal your drip. In honor of cool guy. I feel like I should put that on. Oh, it's cool. Oh, we look awesome. Oh, the red? That's so sick.
Along with this outfit looking absolutely awesome, and its sentimental value, it also increased my stamina recovery. Oh, cool guy. Even now, you're looking out for me. Entering the South Civilization, once home to the lizards, I was surprised by how small and empty it was.
This place is crazy weird.
I spoke with this lizard dude who warned me of 4 cloaked figures, threats yet to come. It seems like due to the arid environment, the lizards didn't spend too much time above ground. The surface was barren and empty, but a whole city lay underneath.
Whoa! That's cute.
In this hut, I found what was left of the lizard civilization. After the Titans arrived, it seems that almost all of them were wiped out. The remaining lizards remained on the surface and over the years eventually forgot about their old home. This older lizard tells me of a time they found an elevator to the old world. Exploring inside, they found horrific creatures suspended in liquid, and after too much prodding, one broke out and chased them back up to the surface. Taking a look around, I found a few blocked paths, an elevator to the left and to the right. I decided to go for the one on the left first. Descending into the abandoned lizard civilization, I was immediately met by a 1-module locked door and a new robot assailant.
Hello.
These fellas had 3 health, did a scattershot attack, and if you got too close, a large melee attack. After taking care of him, I kept heading downward, fighting off more robots. To the left, I found a door that required a whopping 16 keys to unlock, so cradling my measly 4 keys, I went further south instead. I found a sneaky gear bit, scrapped some robots, smooshed some goobers, and found another key.
A security badge. We're slowly getting them.
Past this moving block, I found a gear bit,
Hey! What?
then made my way up through this door. In the next room, I used the cover of these boxes to narrowly escape death, and after a little ducking and weaving, I found myself already at my next module. Seems like this area wasn't going to be so bad.
Oh no!
Holy crap. Boom. Well, that was scary. We freaking handled it. We freaking handled that.
Unlike the other 3 areas, the Southern Civilization has 4 mini-bosses instead of 1 big boss. This was the first one, known as the Summoner, and quite frankly, he's pretty easy. I'll go more in depth into his fight and strategies to beat him later, but for now, just know I first tried this bitch.
So, what do I do about that?
Luckily for us, there was a real module right through the next door.
Ah. There we go. Now I can go through that door from earlier. Huzzah.
But before I went through that door, I saw this.
What the hell? What the dingus? What the bleep is going on here? Are these the eyes of one of those things? Trippy. Love it.
With eyes that large, there's only one creature I can think of that would have them. Perhaps the Southern Civilization was the creator of the Titans. But were they made for war? Was the original attack caused by the lizards? Or perhaps they were an experiment gone wrong. It's hard to say. But this underground laboratory had more secrets to uncover. I immediately headed back down the left elevator and went through the one module door, where I instantly died.
Put me back in, coach.
Damn. Twice.
Just walk in there and die.
On my third attempt, I managed to make it through, had a quick Christmas break,
Okay. Pet time for Christmas.
then was reintroduced to one of my least favorite guys.
The fuck? Whoa! That sucked.
I tried to get back in the fight, but Christmas was not having it.
No, Christmas, please don't go up there.
She just really loved trying to get up on my desk, and rubbing her face on my desk, and just being a menace in general.
Christmas, I swear to God. I love you, kitty. But you seriously gotta give me some space here.
Finally, after Christmas had settled down, I made my way back to this bastard.
Jesus. What do I do? What do I do about that guy? I need to take him out like straight away.
Eventually, I defeated him and kept heading left where I had a close call with his brother, grabbed a gear bit, and found my second module. Further up, I found this sneaky gear bit and an elevator. Taking it up, I found this secret passage to the left, finding a monolith, then headed up fighting all sorts of baddies as I went. In this area, these rocket guys were aplenty, which I thoroughly despised. After clearing this bridge, I took this passage down and around where I found a gear bit and got stuck because I ran out of bullets.
I'm gonna go hit something really fast.
I could not find anything for the life of me, so instead I was a real schlick and deflected one of these bullets to activate the switch.
Boom.
I then tried to do it again with this switch, but to no avail. I figured I would find something to hit further up, and I sure did, inside this arena room. After expertly clearing that out, I head back down to the switch, activated it, and was rewarded with my third module.
Huge. Bang-a-ring.
Why I said that, I will never know. Back through the arena room, I found a series of pathways, netting me a gear bit and a key.
Secret within a secret within a secret.
And eventually, I had arrived at my next mini-boss.
Who are you? Whoa. Okay. Oh, okay. Cool.
This guy was the Sorcerer, and I really like this dude for some reason. He hits this sick-ass pose when you enter the room, he summons big old balls, and when he dies, he's like, oh shit, that's my frickin' leg. I'm just a fan, what can I say? I did manage to get this guy on my second try, so again, I'll go over more strategy in depth later. But long story short, dodge balls, avoid hole, stab, win. After grabbing my gear bits, I head out to find my fourth module.
Oh, I'm ill. Chill on me, guy. Chill on me. I want the gem. I'm good. I'm good. It's cool. I'm fine.
On the way out, I passed by this dude. Thank God I don't gotta fight him. And went up an elevator to the surface. I found myself up the top of the southern area, where I found a gear bit and a sneaky monolith amongst the trees.
Is that a robo-cow? What is that?
With the left side almost done,
You telling me I missed one?
it was time to head right, so down the elevator I went. Heading south first, I followed this path, dodging turrets, grabbing some gear bits, recycling some dysfunctional machines, and finding another key, bringing my total up to 7.
We're racking them up, slowly but surely.
Down this elevator, I zip my way past through some enemies, stop to play a recreational tennis match, and before I know it, I'm face to face with this badass looking dude.
Here we go. Oh, hello. Cool. Hey, yo. Ah! Easy. Come on now. First try.
Much like the other mini-bosses, this guy was all bark and very little bite, but a fun fight nonetheless.
Woo! That was a good fight. That was cool.
Just past his arena to the left, I found my 5th module, which was the one I thought I'd missed.
Was that one? It was. Oh, wow. What a link. Okay, now time to go back in and go the upper way.
Heading the upper way, I ripped a gear bit out of this dude, moidled these guys, and made my way down this long secret path to another monolith. To the right, I found another 1-module door, which was no problem for a high roller like me, and made my way through. I zipped across some floating platforms, found this extremely easy module,
Just like that? Well, howdy doodly.
blew up these poor fellas,
Extremely satisfying.
and grabbed any gear bits I saw along the way.
Deeper we go.
Deeper down, I found another gear bit, dashed through this hellscape,
That was a close call.
and was rewarded with my 7th module.
Hey, there we go. Only one left.
In the next room, I got a very casual lore drop, with these vials indicating that the Dirks were actually mutated blue guys. With how little information this game gives you, I love piecing all these things together. And even to this day, I'm not sure if I've got the story right. At this point, I was thinking that maybe the blue guys were an outside force from some other land, which would explain the town's hostility to this guy, and the raccoon's hostility towards me. I suspected a long time ago the blue guys waged war on the four civilizations, bringing the Titans down upon them. In the north, they hid. In the west, they froze it in crystal. In the east, they destroyed it with their powerful flame. And in the south, well, I think we'll find out soon. For now at least, the south seemed to be using the blue guys to create Dirks, perhaps as weapons or maybe as resistance. The labs being abandoned and the vials being broken explains why we see so many of them littered around the world. Anyway, no matter what they are, I was proficient at slicing them to bits. Most of the time. Pushing on, I find myself at the final boss of the area, the Archer.
Whoa! Holy crap.
Unlike the other mini-bosses, the Archer was no slouch, with laser arrows, proximity mines, and... Damn it, could any of these guys stay alive long enough for me to talk about them?
Fucking got him! Holy moly. Ain't even a big deal. That was crazy. Who was that guy?
Yeah, I don't know what it was about these bosses, but I dog-walked on all of them. Maybe I had just gotten good. I don't know. I head past the Archer's arena, have a little cough, and see this.
Whoa.
So this is where the Titan of the South was. His heart removed from his body, still beating. Okay, now this raises some questions. This, with the scaffolding and such, makes it look like the South is repairing the Titan. Or maybe equally likely, they captured it and are studying it. At this point, my theory diverged into two paths. One, either the blue guys attacked from beyond, bringing the Titans with them, and the South is simply reacting to that. Or two, the South itself was the progenitor of the war, creating the Titans, the blue guys, all the monsters, and bringing about the destruction we see today. But then, we gotta wonder, where does this guy come into play? Is he controlling all the Titans and stuff? And what is this? And who are you? There's a lot to unpack here, so let's shelve it for now. Heading up this elevator, I find the fourth pylon and...
Okay, I don't want to activate... Should I? I guess I should. Is that going to end the game? No, surely not.
And activate it.
Boom. Okay, well, that's done something.
Yes, with that, the central area was fully activated, waiting for my return. But I wasn't quite ready yet. Heading back left, I go down here, which was blocked off earlier. Here, I found a tricky dash puzzle.
Okay. Oh, no. Shit. Oh! No, so close.
But after a few attempts, I cracked it.
Yes. Bang. Wow, that was just to get to the last one.
I now had all modules for the south, west, and east, but there was a lot left to do.
Okay, well, there's a lot. Still gotta get.
Next, I headed right to this 8-module door, where I grabbed a gear bit and headed down this elevator.
Whoa, up? We're going up? Up where?
Up here, I dodged a mayhem of turrets.
What the hell was that?
And entered another arena room. After a long fight...
That's embarrassing. Who are you? What the fuck? I fell. Holy crap. Is there more? Okay.
I was rewarded with this beast of a weapon. With only 2 shots, it had the highest damage output of all the weapons. But I'ma be real, I barely used it, cause I'm ride or die with the revolver. Speaking of my revolver, back in town I grabbed some gun upgrades, upping the ammo on my revolver and my pistol, and grabbed an upgrade for my grenade so I could carry 2 now. This would be great if I ever used them. Next, I wanted to head back up north to find the 4 remaining modules, and any other goodies I'd missed. At this stage, I still had a lot to collect. 4 modules, 6 monoliths, 1 more weapon, 8 outfits, 9 keys, and a whopping 38 gear bits, to be exact.
Worst part is going to be trying to figure out what I have and don't have.
Yeah, it was going to be tough, but off to a good start at least.
So just keep your eye out for those things.
Now with the knowledge of those symbols on the floor, finding secrets was going to be at least a little easier. Heading deeper north, I found another gear bit behind this bush, one across this gap.
My eyes are much more keen now.
And I finally figured out how to get this one.
It's crazy I never figured that out.
Next, I made a huge discovery.
This I did not get. Here we go.
Grabbing my 5th module of the north. In this waterfall room, I found a bridge, fought some laser guys, who I certainly didn't miss, and grabbed a gear bit and a key, bringing my total up to 8. Down here, I grabbed a gear bit, and across this gap, I spied a switch I could only activate with my railgun.
I shot the wrong thing.
After not fucking that up, I fought my way across some snowy platforms, grabbing a gear bit and my 6th module. Back in this area, near the teleport pads, I grabbed a gear bit I had missed and found a long path through the trees. Following this staircase down, down, and down, I find myself in an area I had almost forgotten.
Oh shit. It's the tutorial. Here we are again.
I made my way through these familiar halls, a different man, stronger, faster,
Beautiful.
wiser. And this time, as I walked through the forest, I did not faint. Instead, I entered the library. Here on the wall, I could see all the monoliths I had collected through the game. I grabbed a gear bit and a key and assessed my situation.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 left. That's not bad.
Not bad indeed. And with this wall here, I could figure out exactly which ones I was missing. 2 from the north, 1 from the south, 1 from the east, and 2 from the west. Okay, not gonna lie, at first I thought this was the west, which confused me later, but I figured it out eventually. Using this teleport pad, I get sent back to the main city, where I find a bird dude rubbing an egg. And a gear bit. I also spied this gear bit to the right, so I wrap around and grab that too. I head back up to the north to continue my hunt for the last 2 modules, but yet again, Christmas had other plans.
Are you just using me to get onto my desk? Just going absolutely crazy here. Oh! No. Oh no. Oh, Christmas, I'm sorry. I don't know how that happened.
I spent a good while giving her cuddles, and in my absence, I got this achievement. So thanks for that, Christmas kitty. You were a true gamer after all. In this awful, despicable room, I find this side passage where I grab a gear bit, then back past the Frozen Titan, and through this secret passage, I find my 7th module.
No way. Oh my god.
I only had 1 left, and it turns out I had walked past it multiple times. Back through this hell room, and around this way, there was a secret passage, and inside the 8th and final module.
All modules in the game.
Now with all 8, I could go through that pesky door. So I did, heading down into a beautiful under area.
Whoa.
Here I found a gear bit, fought a bunch of birds, found another gear bit, fought a bunch of birds, found another gear bit, fought a bunch of birds, and then on this final platform, I fought a bunch of birds.
Shit. This is tough. Jesus.
My reward was a monolith and a gear bit.
Well, then for a monolith.
After that, I had a big decision of what to go for next.
Okay. Well, let's see.
I decided that the monoliths would be a good goal, so off I went. In the north, I only had 1 left, which ended up being tucked away in this library section through this secret passage inside a secret passage. How very, very sneaky. Back at the library, I checked my progress.
So I think there's 4 in each section. So we got 1 more to the, maybe to the east, and 1 more to the west, and 2 more down south.
So I had the general idea right, just the locations wrong. Either way, I decided to start in the east. But before that, I had some more dosh to spend, picking up 2 upgrades for my guns. Warping over to the east teleport pad, and then heading south, I found this railgun switch, which upon activating, gave me access to another dash puzzle.
No shit. Ah, shit. Ah, double shit. Oh, triple shit.
Eventually, I nailed it, grabbing a gear bit and a key. After running around the east for a bit, I eventually found this 8-module door, heading down this elevator where a fiery challenge awaited me. I worked my way through, grabbing 3 gear bits, then entering this arena room where I put my endgame skills to good use.
Come on in.
Whew.
I was rewarded with another gear bit and the final gun of the game.
A gun? Is it? I wonder if it's like an assault rifle.
Not so much. This gun shot 4 purple bolts that narrowed in on a single point. If you spaced it out correctly, you could get 4 damage, which was pretty tasty. But womp, revolver for life. Through some more fire and up this elevator, I found a gear bit and my final monolith at the east.
Boom. Nice.
After that, I headed back home, grabbing a weapon upgrade and checking my progress at the library.
So we definitely got 1 more to the west, 2 more south. So
This was not correct. I decided to head west first, quickly picking up another gear bit at the entrance and heading to the key door. Now with enough keys, I could enter, grabbing the monolith beyond. I also spied this gear bit, which I wrapped around to and grabbed later. At this point, I thought I was done with the west, so I headed south next. Heading down the left elevator and to the right, I found another monolith tucked behind this wall. And then, because I thought I had 2 left in this area, I ran around the entire fucking map trying to find it, only running into monoliths I had already gotten.
Oh, wait. I might be misunderstanding stuff. One more in the west.
Honestly, listening back, I was very chill about all this time I had just wasted. Way to go, Zen Angus. Finally, back in the west, I made my way to this dark area, and tucked in the corner, I found the final monolith.
Christmas, we did it. Christmas, we did it! This is great news. Wonder what we get.
Returning to the library, we see the completed tablets all lined up, and for our trouble, we get a brand spanking new fit. I quickly headed home to try it on.
Did that give me an extra point of health? That's cool. Alright, we'll rock this for a bit. It's not my favorite color scheme-wise, but it is pretty cool.
Now, with all of the tablets collected, I wanted to go over what each one of them meant. For these translations, I'm using a guide created by Orb and Azillo, so all credit goes to them. They spent a lot of time deciphering the code, figuring out how to read it, and translating each message, so big props to them. So, as we know, for each region there was 4 monoliths, each monolith providing 1 line of text. When combined, they gave us some juicy lore for each civilization. The North module reads, Transcendence, faith, immortality, rifts crafted, dangerous potential, a foundation for faith and violence, a loss of self, a narrow path traveled. This seems to be referring to the religious group that took over the North. Perhaps in sacrificing the children, they sought immortality. But the cost was heavy. They walked a blood-soaked path. The West reads, Precious moments captured in crystal, a stillness of mind, skill honed sharp, midnight looming, trapped by desperation to remain. This, of course, is referring to the crystal that now covers the forest. It also reflects the West civilization's desire to fight back, to continue to exist, even if it meant being frozen in time. The East reads, An isolated people, fearful and obsessed, offering a great cleansing flame, a poisoned, maddened homeland, fragile balance, scorched, undone. This is, of course, about the ferocious frog people that invaded the otter civilization, and how they desired the power of the flame and did whatever it took to get it. Finally, the South read, Overwhelming wonders and power, desperate hunger for progress, distortion of life, devouring body, the first victim of the invasion. This was the most interesting one of all. Clearly, the South did create all this technology, these creatures, the Titans, but this passage clearly states they were the first victims of the invasion. They were not responsible. So who was? Only one answer made sense. Unfortunately, in my haste to try on my cool new outfit, I missed this. There was also a final message that appeared on the wall of the library once all tablets were collected. That one read, Harnessing a great wellspring, a perfect immortal cell was crafted to be imbued within all sentient life. A noble goal, though such a power terrified others and brought ruin as its purpose was transmogrified. The abhorrent cell still festers deep in the chambers of the world. Now this was the answer I had been looking for. After achieving harmony, it seems that the 4 civilizations wanted more. They sought immortality. And to do it, they created the immortal cell. But something went wrong. Its purpose was transmogrified. Perhaps it truly was once pure, but people sought to control it, to use it as a weapon, and doing so, it was corrupted. Now that corrupted power has infested the world. It is the thing we fear most. It is the shadow that stalks us, the disease that ails us. It is our judgment.
Okay. Let's see what we need to do here. How do I get to Horde mode? Is that the thing I need all the keys for? Oh, I'm 2 away.
Next, I set my sights on completing Horde mode, which sat behind this door here. I only needed 2 more keys to get through, so I decided to hunt for those next, then make my way back, picking up any gear bits I missed along the way. Unfortunately, this wasn't going to be so simple. Much like the monoliths, there were 4 keys in every area, and I could not for the life of me remember which ones I had gotten. I figured it was a safe bet to start in the north, as I remember getting the least from there. Heading up and into the north town, I immediately head for the key door. Now able to get in, I grab 2 gear bits and this cool blue outfit. which honestly has one of the most useful abilities of all the outfits, decreasing the time between combo slashes. I, of course, never wore it. After grabbing that, I headed past the 8-module door and back to this area, where I grab a quick gear bit. Then here, I walk through this wall and find my 11th key. Only one more to go to unlock Horde mode. Next, I went to this area here. I snuck past this railing and across this teleport pad, and after raging a little...
Dude, let me get up. That's actually bullshit, dude. I can't believe that.
I grabbed this gear bit and kept exploring. I died a bunch to these stupid-ass blocks, and eventually found my key, just through this wall here. I also started to realize that this pattern on the floor indicated secrets as well. Good to know. Heading back home, I quickly grabbed the final gun upgrade.
I think I just bought everything, didn't I?
Nabbed a gear bit, and headed into the seedy underbelly of the center city.
Whoa, this is tight.
Here I met a couple of cool cats. This guy who got jumped by some crystal dogs. I can relate, man, trust me. And this bison fellow who was afflicted by the disease just like us. Alright, enough talk. Let's fight.
Shit.
Okay, let's talk a little first. Horde mode was a pretty simple setup. Down each of these elevators, you'll find an arena that correlates to one of the 4 areas. You get a limited amount of health packs, and after a short countdown, a wave of enemies will spawn. You clear the enemies, get a point, then a countdown will start, and the cycle repeats, each wave getting harder and harder. To beat an arena, you'll have to survive for 10 waves. So the real tricky part is saving your health packs for when you really need them, and not being a total dumbass.
Shit. Oh, shit. I just put myself in a corner and overextended and died.
After wave 10, the rounds will continue and you can go for a high score, but that's not necessary for the achievement. All in all, simple, but when put into practice,
I didn't stand a chance. I didn't stand a chance.
not so simple. Alright, now that's enough talk. Let's fight.
God damn it. Shit. Oh my god, I forgot I can do that. What? Shit. Oh shit. Fuck. A normal healing and 2 more to go. Christmas. Okay. Last one. 4 hit points. It's so doable. Yes. Try this one next. What the hell? Oh god. Shit. Come on. One more. Nice. We're doing it. We're doing it. Woo! Good shit. That felt good. First try. Oh. The main thing I'm worried about is the big boys. Oh, there you are. Dumb damage on that one. Only 4 away. It's easy. Woo! We are cooking. Good. No! Oh, fuck. This is where we died before. But we shan't die again. And bang. Huge. Last one. The secret Horde mode.
With those 4 arenas done, I had unlocked the final Horde mode fight. This was a mixture of all the area's enemies, but with my training, I was ready.
Oh, no, bad time. Bad time. It's Christmas. Oh, Christmas. I love you, but that was a terrible time to jump onto me. That was a terrible... No, stop. Oh, this is bad. We need some good rounds here. Only got hit once there. Jesus. Oh my god.
Oh my god. This fucking guy. The rocket launcher enemy, I feel like I barely saw in the game. And in this mode is like actually the bane of my existence. Dude, how am I gonna beat this game without dying? I'm just gonna have to get good, I guess.
Last round. Oh my god, yes. Let's go. That was awesome. Fuck it. We're done. Oh my god, wow.
And with that, Horde mode was complete, and the reward was well worth it.
Dude, that is sick.
The black fit, featuring a jet black robe with purple trim, a sleek robo companion with red accent, and most importantly, a bright red blade.
Yeah, this is beautiful.
And its bonus effect, you ask? It's whatever. I just execute every enemy I kill in a gloriously gory fashion. Speaking of fashion, the next goal was to collect the remaining outfits. With 7 collected, I had 4 left. So we begin in the west, where...
Fuck. Ow, balls, I wasn't recording. I'll show you guys where it was. Oops. Okay, it was this way. We go this way, and then down here. And then you had to shoot this guy over here, and then this way, and then it was through this door. Alright, well, this is where the orange was.
Okay, so next was the outfit in the south, which was just behind...
Ah, shit. Oh, god damn it. I need so many more keys. And I don't exactly... Ah!
Okay, alright, so scratch that. Next was the outfit in the east, which was through this door, down here, and over this way. Past this 8-key door, I was able to grab the white outfit, whose benefit makes interacting with things a little faster, which is just so cool. Next, I headed back over to the west, where I headed south from the warp pad and into this room here, which somehow I had completely missed on my first time through. This was another classic dash challenge involving our good pal Spike Trap, which kinda sounds like a knockoff FNAF animatronic. Hi. This was a pretty tough one, especially with this little bastard running around, and this whole group of enemies waiting for you at the end.
What the fuck? Oh my god, what the hell was that? I wasn't expecting that. Oh.
My reward was the green-blue outfit, which increased the speed of medkits.
Oh, that looks cool too. They all look cool. Yeah, I think I literally just got to get the rest of the keys.
Yes, it was that time. But before I went out on a wild key chase, I wanted to admire my new fits.
Boom. This one looks sick. I think I'm gonna rock this one because it gives you more movement speed.
Perfect for my key chasing shenanigans. So here was the plan. With 4 keys left and no idea where they were, I had but one option: to visit every key location across the map and hope that it wasn't one I already had. This, of course, took a long time, so here it is in about 5 seconds.
Boom, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Oh, also, side note, there was a hidden achievement to tame a snail, so I did that as well along the way. I literally just had to stand next to this little guy for like 10 seconds.
Then I could press. Oh, it worked. Alright.
Now, with all 16 keys in hand, I headed back to the south key door and grabbed my prize. The fuchsia outfit was incredibly stylish and also had a great ability, increasing how quickly your bullets recharged. Very cool.
Bang. That's all outfits. Okay.
And now for the moment I had been dreading since I started this collectathon. It was time to get the remaining gear bits.
This is going to hurt.
Christ.
Is there like any way of knowing?
The reality of the situation was beginning to set in. With no recollection of which gear bits I had or didn't have, my only option would be to find a map with all gear bit locations and then methodically, one by one, go to each one and collect them. It would take hours. It would be so fucking boring. But alas, it was the only way. I would have to face this alone.
Oh God. So alone. You're not alone.
What? What is this? A guide with numbered gear bits that reference a map with said numbers placed next to each one? And no, it can't be a website that takes your save data then tells you exactly what gear bits you're missing? Oh my God. Cable. Andy 6000. Hiryu 64. Greg fucking Smith. You guys are my heroes. Seriously, without this, I would have been so screwed. So thank you. Thank you for your work. Holy shit. With this new information in hand, collecting the remaining gear bits was a breeze. And not only was it easy, but it was fun. Zipping around the map, finding secret passages I'd never seen, being baffled by places I never would have found.
Where is this fucking thing? How? How was I supposed to know? Where's the indication of that? Oh my God.
Slowly, one by one, I collected all the remaining gear bits.
I just never broke that one. That's embarrassing. That is such a stupid little fucking spot for it to be.
And before I knew it, there I was, walking up to my very last one.
This is it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Wow.
With everything now collected, the last thing I had to do in this save file was beat the frickin' game. So I went back home and donned my finest apparel, then headed to the center platform. Now, fully powered, I could take the elevator down into the depths of the center city.
Oh shit. I'm scared.
Touching down, I saw the statues of the 4 civilizations looming over me. And even now, at the end, when I needed strength the most, the sickness coursed through my veins. I continued down the stairs, visions of the beast haunting me, trying to scare me off. But I was too close to stop now. I forged on and stood before the boss door. I thought of the civilizations, the chaos and the fighting. I thought of the city riddled with disease and despair. I thought of my hero. This is for you, man. Approaching the chamber, the lights flashed red. I grabbed a health pack, making sure I was fully stocked and ready for the fight. And then, right in front of me, the thing I had been searching for all this time, the immortal cell, hung in the air. But it was diseased, corrupted, just like me. Once again, I broke into coughs, the creature appearing in my vision. But this time, he wasn't just a figment of my imagination. He was real. And because he was real, I could fight back. My whole journey had led up to this. The Hierophant, the Hanged Man, the Emperor, these dudes, they had all prepared me for this moment. And as judgment fell upon me, I steadied my nerves, steeled my resolve, and fought with everything I had.
Got him. No way, that's it.
With a final flurry of slashes, I brought down the beast, and as I plunged my sword through his skull, I instead found myself atop the immortal cell, destroying it for good. The cave around me began to collapse in on itself. I tried to run, but the sickness was too much. What little I had left, I had used during the fight. As I stumbled out of the arena, coughing and keeled over, blood dripping from my body, I saw the jackal waiting for me.
The dog! Doggy! Get me out of here.
But the jackal wasn't leading me to the surface. It was not leading me to a cure or an answer. It was, and always has been, leading me to an end. An end that was inevitable. It could not be prayed away, nor stalled, nor fought against, or fixed. It was the end. And all I could do now was rest my head, knowing I did all that I could to make this world a better place. There's beauty in that. There's peace. Perhaps peace is what I was looking for. Okay, now that I'm done with the actual story part of the game, can we talk about how I beat that on my first try?
Damn, that was it? No second phase? Wow. Guess I'm just kind of cracked, I guess.
I dog walked this loser. Holy shit, easiest fight of my life. Whew. Okay, my first full run was done, but there was plenty still left to do. We've got New Game Plus, I gotta die 1,000 times, and Jesus Christ, I gotta beat this entire game without dying. But first, I wanted to tackle boss rush mode.
We got boss rush, we got boss rush. I think I'm gonna give those a crack.
The way boss rush mode works is pretty simple. You start in a center spawn area, then you get to choose which bosses you fight one by one. The main goal is to get a fast time, but to be honest, I'm just trying to beat the damn thing. Initially, when I heard that there was a boss rush mode, I thought it meant that I would have to beat every single boss in a row without dying, but it's actually a lot more lenient than that. You can die on each boss as many times as you want, a feature I took advantage of frequently. So why is it difficult then? One of the main obstacles is the limited amount of health packs you get. Spend too much of them on one boss and then run into a tricky boss later, you're fucked. But honestly, even this isn't too bad. The real challenge comes from the different modes you have to complete. The first mode I tackled was Fully Loaded, which gives you exactly what you'd expect, a full loadout. All dash and sword upgrades, all weapons, all health pack slots, all that good stuff. But the other modes, whew, we'll get there in a second.
Let's do it. Ooh, do I get to choose which order I do them? What do we got? Now, let me put on my favorite. Let's just jump in. Let's see how we do.
Not gonna lie, my fully loaded run was a mess, and it was completely my fault. Going into the boss rush, I was still under the assumption I would have to beat them all in a row.
Oh, is it just, do I just have to beat them all? Is it not?
But after that reality was shattered, I also didn't pick up on the whole limited healing item available thing. So I did beat the Hanged Man on my second try, but I used a big 2 health packs to do it.
Alright, that's that guy.
I then beat the Bird on my first try, using a singular health pack.
Got him.
And then the Emperor on my first try, using 3 health packs.
Okay, well, I'm almost out of healing, so that's a problem.
Walking into the Sorcerer fight, I only had 2 health packs left, and I left with none.
So that's bad. That's very bad. I might be fucked here.
The Summoner was next, and after a very good fight, I had 3 bosses left and 3 hit points to my name.
I got 3 hits left? Shit. I'm gonna have to pull out some good-ass moves here.
Facing off against the Reaper, I get my first death since the start, which finally clarified how this mode works.
Okay. So I wonder if that just means, yeah, wow. Okay, but my healing is done. So now, if I want to win, I have to defeat these last 2 guys on 2 hits.
Eventually, I best the Reaper, hitless no less.
That should be it. Done. That's what we needed.
And I move on to the Archer. I die once,
Hey.
lock in, then win the fight.
Oh my god. 1 hit left. I wonder if that's it, or if I still have to fight the final boss. I think I do. Alright, well, it's time to fight the final boss with 1 hit point.
Yeah, maybe we should just restart here, Angus.
I mean, this'll be good practice.
Okay, sure, why not?
I don't think my odds are terrible. Oh, wait, I was doing great. I was doing really good. I think we got this. Ah, I was way too close. I was way too close. Dashed straight into it. Too close. Okay, that was... No, that was bad. Bad. Just bad. Just stood there. Okay, let's play smart here. Oh, let's play smart, he says. I just walked into that like a chump. That was a chump type move. Fuck yes.
Honestly, I am glad I ended up pushing through and beating this fight hitless. With the pressure of the entire deathless run on my back, this was the fight I was gonna need to be perfect at. Anyway, on to the next mode. The second mode, mid-range, gives you 1 less health pack slot, 1 less grenade, just the pistol and crystal shotgun, and most importantly, only the bullet deflect upgrade and the chain dash upgrade. This time round, I decided to go for the robot squad first.
Let's do these guys first. Why not? Let's mix it up.
The sorcerer was first, and this time I played a lot more carefully.
That's fine. We're warming up. We're warming up. We're getting reps in.
After a few attempts, I got a pretty good run in, making it through the whole fight with only 1 hit point off my total.
Got him. Only took 1 hit. See, that's what we're trying to do for all of them. The less healing we use in each fight, the better.
Next was the summoner, and at this point I realized I needed to take my time. I decided if I needed to use more than 1 healing item in a fight, continuing wasn't worth it.
Like at that point, yeah, just restart and go again.
And yet again, I got through with only 1 hit taken.
Bang! Honestly, this is much more forgiving than I thought.
Next was the Reaper, who I beat on the first try, using a heal at the start of the fight.
Done.
And last but not least, the Archer, who I decided I would try to no-hit.
I think we can no-hit this. Why not?
Okay, I used a heal.
That was bad. Terrible. Terrible. Bad, bad, bad.
Eventually, I squeezed out a win, with 1 hit point left. Now, on to the final 3, I had a whopping 5 health packs left. Things were looking easy breezy. First, I took on our favorite pissed off general, and I was adamant about only using 1 heal for this fight. So after many attempts.
Did he just deflect my bullets? I didn't know they did that.
I managed to beat him with only 1 hit taken.
Fucking got him. That felt good. I mean, if I can do that every time. Yeah, let me just do that every time. I'll be set.
Bird was next, and yet again, I was committed to not using a heal. And soon enough, I banged out a hitless run.
Come on now. That was hitless. Good golly.
I decided to get back up to full, and with only 2 bosses left and 4 health packs, I was feeling like a champion.
Okay, let's go kill a toad. Hey, big guy. I mean, come on. That was free, my friend.
With my previous hitless practice and 3 health packs in the tank, I figured I would stomp this dork, but my overconfidence came with some downsides.
Oh, I'm so ill. Oh, I'm so ill. Oh, he changed direction. I've never seen him do that. Oh, wow, that was bad. I was trying to get out of there. I think I got stun locked.
Eventually, I locked in and got the job done.
What is happening? Whoa! Got him. Huge. Not bad.
Last but not least was naked mode.
This is gonna be crazy. Nothing but your pistol. Ay. Okay.
Naked mode gives you just what you start the game with. No dash or sword upgrades, no grenades, no extra weapons, just 3 health pack slots, a pistol, and a dream.
Oh, we can only do one dash at a time. That's gonna be the biggest ouch, I think.
I decided again to start with the bot boys, and now that we're going to be spending a little more time with them, let's talk strategy. For the sorcerer, his attack pattern is actually very simple. In his first phase, he will summon 2 orbs, which he will then fling at you. These do 2 damage each. After that, he will do a big lunging attack that has a ton of end lag, which is a prime time to get some damage in. Once at half health, he will do a little bibbity bop bip on his wrist, removing some of the arena. And he'll start to summon 4 orbs. After that, he will launch, lunge, and repeat. Having already sussed out this attack pattern over all my other attempts, I actually got him on my first try on naked mode, only taking 1 hit from the orbs. Next was the summoner, and I was a little worried about this guy.
Some of these guys are gonna be tough, for sure. I'm thinking about like my strategies and and how they all involve the equipment I have. And, like this guy, I'm not sure how this is gonna go. I'm gonna have to get a lot better at figuring out his moves.
Much like the sorcerer, the summoner's attack pattern is very basic. His main shtick is to summon these little robo guys that shoot projectiles. Once he does that, he'll back away and let them fill up the arena with bullets. Usually this isn't an issue because of the projectile deflection upgrade, but on naked mode, things were a little different.
I can't dash through bullets.
After you take them all out, the summoner will do a little shimmy, then glow red and dash at you. After this, he'll summon more bots and the cycle repeats. So what's the move here? Well, the hardest part of this fight is dodging this bullet hell. So if we eliminate the robots as soon as they appear, we can immediately lock the summoner into his dash move, which is very easy to dodge. From there, you just gotta lay on the hurt and the job is done.
Got him. Dude, I think that was hitless. Huge. Let's keep going.
Next was the Reaper, and honestly, despite being the coolest of all the robo guys, he was also the easiest. First, he runs at you, and then upon entering a certain range of your character, he'll do a slashing leap attack. A few seconds after this, he'll do one of 2 scythe moves. One, a straightforward throw towards you, and the other, a spinning move centered around him. The scythe does do 2 damage, so watch out for that. Under half health, his attack pattern stays the same, but he'll do things slightly faster. The window for damage is right after he does his lunge.
Dude, come on. I don't need no fancy tools. I'm better off without them. They were making me weak.
Last was the Archer, and he's definitely the toughest of the bunch. Oh, first, he'll launch an arrow volley, 3 to one side, 3 to the other, and then 3 straight at you. After that, he'll shoot another few volleys straight at you, then run to the center and shoot 4 mines, 1 to each diagonal around him. He'll then repeat this cycle. The arrows do 1 damage each, and the mines 2. The trickiness of this fight definitely comes from the mines building up and limiting your dodge options, so dashing over them to clear them out can be very helpful. Just don't miss time.
No, oh god, I got stun locked.
Interestingly, this can also have the added benefit of damaging the Archer himself. In fact, in my first successful attempt, the last third of his health bar was taken out just by the mines.
I just blew him up with his own mines. That's crazy.
With the Archer down, all the bot boys were defeated, and I hadn't used a single health pack. I healed up to full and headed to the next fight.
We got plenty. Now let's go for this guy next. I feel pretty good about his fight. I feel like we learned a lot from the last time.
Little did I know, I was about to hit a brick fucking wall. I'm not sure why, but this fight without upgrades kicked my ass. I'm talking beet red cheeks. Gah! I'm talking about that one video with the mochi. You know the one. There were a few reasons for this. First, without the chain dash, I was struggling to get the distance I needed to dodge his attacks. Second, with a weaker gun and again, no chain dash, I was having a tough time dealing with the enemies he spawned in. And third, I was still adamant about not needing to heal during this fight. This dastardly combination meant that this fight took me a full 20 minutes to beat. I shit you not, I think I went through the full 5 stages of grief.
Shit. Yeah, I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about this at all. I feel like if I figure out the timing of this guy, this fight is so free. Shit! Shit! Fuck! Fuck! Down! Okay, you're cooking. You're cooking. I'm cooking. Just walk in. What am I talking? Why am I talking like that? I'm 23 years old. Okay, new strategy. We're gonna make him kill his own dudes while we fight him.
Okay, yeah, just fucking combo me into oblivion, sure. Let's just do that. That's a much better strategy. No, you've clearly figured it out. Bro. Oh my god, that was just so bad. Terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. That was better. That was better. That was a lot better. Oh, that hurts. Shit. Okay. I mean, that went very well. It's so doable. Okay. Okay, we're just being stupid today. That's all there is to say.
Beating this fight was a slog, but about halfway through, I figured out a strategy that would make it quite a bit easier. One of the main issues I was having was these additional enemies, so if I was able to remove them from the fight, I knew I'd have an easier time. Luckily, this was possible. If you lead the big guy over to one of these crystals during his lunge attack, he can permanently destroy them, removing them from the fight. Additionally, if you don't hit him, he'll never initiate their spawning animation. So the plan was simple. At the start of the fight, lure him to each of the crystal knights and destroy them, then finish the fight as normal. This, of course, was easier said than done. Eventually, the stars aligned and I eked out a victory.
Nice. Good. Whoa. Come on. Oh, shit. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Despite how long that took, I still had 5 health packs and a full bar of health left. Things were looking good. Next was the Hierophant, and I figured since you fight him unupgraded in the main game anyway, that this would be a piece of cake. Of course, with my refusal to heal, this was not the case.
Ah! Ah! Ugh. I thought this was gonna be easy. Yup.
After a good 10 minutes, I pulled out this exceptionally clean fight, only getting hit once, and this bird's goose was cooked.
Boom. I don't know what happened. I don't know why that worked, but it did. Fuck you, bird.
Finally, we had the Emperor, and after those 2 assholes, I was losing my confidence.
Time to fight the frog. I'm tempted to yet again be like, oh, I don't think this is gonna be so bad.
Fortunately for me, I was about to make a discovery that made this already easy boss into a complete and utter joke.
No way. Please don't tell me this works.
That's right, in this boss fight, if you enter the Emperor's melee range during his flame bottle throwing stage, he will, without fail, do his ground slam attack, meaning you can duck in, hit him twice, duck out, rinse, and repeat.
No fucking way. What the hell? That is so funny. Goofy boss.
With that much needed win under my belt, I entered the final boss arena with a full set of heals and a smile on my face. Unfortunately, it was about to be wiped clean off. You see, this fight is not very hard, but that is in large part due to the projectile reflect and dash deflect upgrades. Without it, this fight is very hard.
What am I even meant to do? What am I even meant to do? I can't deflect, I can't do anything.
My only choice was to dig deep and make it happen.
Come on. Come on! Let's fucking go! Holy fuck.
And it only took me 53 minutes. Easy. Now with all the boss rush achievements out of the way, it was time for New Game Plus. I loaded up a new save file and chose a name that would surely strike fear into the hearts of all that hear it.
Gooblet Prime.
Gooblet Prime was about to take the world by storm. So what makes New Game Plus special? Well, starting the game, you have most upgrades, with all your sword and dash upgrades unlocked, but gun, health, and grenade upgrades still need to be bought. Luckily, because I've already collected everything already, our goal was simple. Go to each area, grab the 4 required modules, and beat the bosses. And here's the catch.
Ooh, we look cool.
With our new sweet fit, there comes a heavy cost.
Whoa, we have a lot less health.
For this run, we'll be locked at only 2 hit points. Remember every single time I said an attack did 2 damage throughout this video? These do 2 damage. The scythe does do 2 damage, so watch out. Not to mention, these attacks did 2 damage. I was stressing that for this exact reason. Now in New Game Plus, every single one of those attacks would be an instant kill. I thought I was good at this game already, but I was gonna need to get much, much better. Well, this will be fun.
To the birds! To the birds!
It's alright to fail, as long as you're appropriately punished.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god! Oh my god! You're kidding. Come on. Oh my god, I thought...
Darling baby gun.
Our battle will be legendary.
Ah! Oh.
What are you gonna do, big guy? Sit on me?
Have mercy.
Kind of scary how he looks at his injury. He's recognizing his own death happening. Kind of an awful thought. Anyway. Come back in 10 years. Huge. Dude, we literally just get to go back and dunk on the guy. That's it. Man, oh man. There's only one thing left to do. I gotta beat this entire game without dying. Oh, fuck. New Game Plus was a blast. Super challenging, super fun, and I'm really glad I went for this before going for the deathless run. Having so many attacks that were instant kills trained me into a killing machine. My chain dashes were on point, my timing was elite, and oh yeah, I finally remembered this crazy heavy attack which does a ton of damage and is just awesome. I'm actually kind of pissed at my past self for getting this upgrade and just forgetting about it. Anyway, all this is to say I was more ready than ever to take on the hardest achievement this game had to offer. But despite this, the deathless run still loomed over my head. I was scared. Scared of how many hours it would take, scared of getting so close and choking over and over again, scared that I wouldn't be good enough. Alright. All over again. So I decided that I wouldn't do it alone. That I would live stream my attempts, my failures, my frustration, and with the support of my community, I'd be able to get it done, no matter how long it took. This was live streamed on Twitch on the Squibquib channel, which is my other channel, by the way. If you want to see me play games in a more casual comedy couch play focused environment, I'll link it down below. It's co-ran by my good friends Will and Kylie, who are both amazing, so check us out. Anyway, let's get to the Deathless Run. Much like New Game Plus, the Deathless Run was a much more condensed version of the game. Grabbing 4 modules, beating the boss, and activating the pylon was all I really needed to do. So, in service of limiting the possibility of death, I wanted to create a route that was fast and easy. This meant trying to avoid as many dangerous zones as possible, and especially these guys. I also needed to grab as many gear bits as I could along the way, so I could afford the essential upgrades. On each run, I would buy them in this order: chain dash first, then projectile deflect, dash deflect, then heavy strike. Then I would go for health pack upgrades, then gun upgrades if I had the money for it. All the other upgrades I didn't really bother with, especially grenades. I literally never use them. They are useless to me. With all that in mind, I landed on the name Gooblet 2, as I figured numbering my attempts would help me keep track, and I was off to the races. Kylie joined me for the first stretch, and I was having a ball, yapping with chat, dunking on Dirks, and grabbing module after module. I was in my element. Bird Brain went down easy, and I was feeling confident.
Let's go!
Whew. Video game is Angus's middle name. That's correct. Then this asshole had to come along and ruin it.
Oh no. Ah! Shit. Why do I feel like I'm choking? Oh, I'm so choking. Fuck! God damn it! Okay, well, you hate to see it. I was close. I almost clutched that out.
And thus Gooblet 3 was born. I walked through the tutorial area, which only got more painful each time, and started my journey once again. I then got distracted by a riveting conversation with chat and biffed it in the first area.
But I mean, that would be great. Honestly, I'd love to have a clone because we could get so much done. We could edit twice as fast. We could make videos twice as fast. One of us could go to work and the other one can hang out. You know? We could practice kissing. I shouldn't have said any. Why did I even say anything? I was distracted by the clones. I get too wrapped up in hypotheticals. I was thinking about kissing myself.
Next came Gooblet 4, and let me tell you, this guy was a menace. The North should have prayed harder, the West should have stayed in their crystals, and the East, well, the East is always easy. This guy is such a clown.
That boss is kind of a joke.
And then came the South. I was confident. I was feeling it.
We're 3/4 of the way there. I'm not getting cocky. I promise.
Chat was certain this was the one. And then, disaster struck.
Oh. No way. No way! What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Are you kidding me? Oh, what a stupid fucking way to go out. That was so dumb. That was so fucking dumb.
It was a tough pill to swallow. I was so close to the end, and I choked. But honestly, I took this really well. Like, really well. You good, bro? Smile through the pain, I guess.
Angus, he's our man. If he can beat video game, no one can.
I think at this point I was already mentally prepared for the long haul. So what, I just threw out a great run right at the end. It's only an hour or so of my life for nothing. It was reps, it was practice. So I immediately loaded up Gooblet 5 and was back on the horse. The tutorial yet again greeted me with open arms, and I fell back into a familiar rhythm. Things were going well, and then they weren't.
Oh no, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. I just got fucking stun locked. I got trapped in between them all. Like, I literally couldn't do anything. I literally could not do anything. There was nothing to be done.
Gooblet 6 was next, and this time I was gonna do something a little different.
I know, I keep getting distracted. I'm not as locked in as I should be. But then it would be a boring stream. I'd just be sitting here dead quiet. Maybe that's what I gotta do.
As much as I love chat, I needed to focus. So for this run, I would be dead quiet. Every so often, I'd have a break and catch up with chat, but in between, I was a man of pure concentration. With chat keeping me accountable, which I do appreciate.
I read chat for 1 second and I said, Angus, if you're reading this, I will gently sob. I just saw that one message. I swear I'm locked in.
Each area fell one by one. Soon enough, I had made it down south yet again, and I was unstoppable.
Here we go. God. Surgical. Guys, I'm fucking nervous. Let's just do it. Don't think, do. Let's fucking go. Oh my god, my heart. That's what that, literally my heart, bro. Thank fucking Christ. All that's left is the final boss. All that's left. No more rooms, no more enemies, just the final boss. That's it. Guys, don't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon. For the love of God, don't speak too soon. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Let's fucking go, dude.
With that, it was done. 4 hours, 4 attempts, 1 deathless run.
Guys, I officially only have 1 achievement left to 100% this game. And all I have to do is die 1,000 times. It's gonna be a victory lap.
And what a stupid ass victory lap it was. See, I have an issue with this achievement and achievements of this nature in general. Make me complete a game in a limited time, sure. Make me beat a game deathless, sure. Make me do anything that requires skill. Yes, please, that's what an achievement should be. But this? Dying 1,000 times and on the same save file? You would actually have to be the worst Hyperlight Drifter player in the world to die this many times in a single playthrough. It is a stupendous amount of times to die. So if you can't get this achievement naturally through playing the game, then what the fuck is its purpose? In no way, shape, or form is it fun to sit here for hours on end and just throw myself off a cliff. This is not entertaining, nor is it rewarding. It is pointless. Luckily for me, this comment here on this achievement guide found a spot in the Western civilization that allows you to AFK farm deaths. So I logged into Gooblet one last time, dropped myself to 1 HP, and made my way there. Then, overnight, I sat, dying over and over and over and over again, until eventually I finally had it, the final achievement. So there we have it, all 23 achievements completed. I know we ended on a bit of a frustrating note there, but honestly, it is one of the only complaints I have about this game. Apart from that, I was enamored every single step of the way. The music, the visual direction, the atmosphere. This game is more than just a game. It's a work of art. And how could I not mention the combat? I loved mastering the mechanics this game had to offer. And beating it deathless is an achievement I am so incredibly proud of. I remember gloating to literally everybody after I did it. Even after I had completed all the achievements, I found myself itching to play more and to learn more about the world and the story. I ended up watching some great video essays on the game, and I'll link them down in the description if you guys are interested. Anyway, that about does it. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed making it, and if you did, please consider subscribing, liking, and dropping a comment. If you want to see more of my stuff, I've got one other video, so go check it out. I've already got another video in the works as well. It's a game that involves balls, So get amped for that. All right, Video Game Angus signing off.